What's up, guys? I was just wondering, as you can tell from the title, it's back. It's been a while, but Hy-Vee hell is back. It's been a while since I talked about that fucking hellhole. But first, of course, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below. If you guys would like to help me out, buy me a drink at the store every now and then. Maybe help out with a credit card bill. It doesn't have to be a lot. That's down there for you. Or if you'd like to request a video, if you're like, hey, I want to hear a story time. I haven't heard a good artist story in a while. Hey, you can pay a little bit of scratch and, put your video to the top of the list. Because usually if I have something planned and you pay money to request something, usually that gets pushed to the top of the list. So that's in the description down below. If you don't want to do that, there is an Amazon wish list, which is probably getting a little skimpy right now because people have been buying stuff off the Amazon wish list because we got the artist Christmas special coming up where I'm going to open up all your gifts and everything, which thank you very much, everybody who's sent something thus far. I look forward to opening everything here. And so if you want to do that, that's down there too. Do it ASAP, because Christmas is coming. So don't forget. Nah, you won't forget. And if you don't want to do any of that, of course, there is a YouTuber-friendly Facebook page. You will know when I'm live. You'll know when I'm pissed off, which is good info to have when you come to my lives. So, yeah, that's all down there. So, let's get into what we're talking about today. And that is, I was actually looking for something in my room the other day. And I came across this right here, which is a booklet they give you when they hire you, which has, the company history, such like that. But it also has the employee policy and procedure manual. Oh, excuse me, I'm drinking some Diet Coke here. So it also has the Hy-Vee philosophy. And I was reading through it, and I pointed out some things where I was like, okay, this is complete and utter bullshit that Hy-Vee doesn't even, or at least that store that I work for, doesn't even follow. So I figured, let's go ahead and point out the ones that, or let's read the ones that I pointed out here. So the first one here is Hy-Vee philosophy, item F. And that is, be a team player. Care about your fellow employees. Communications and respectful associates have been one of the major keys of Hy-Vee success. Not just one person has attributed to this success. Working together as a team instead of independent individuals determines the harmony and success of our store's company. That is horseshit. Being a team player is the last fucking thing you want to do in that store. Because there's another one here coming up that, is it here? There's something coming up that mentions that. But, trust me, being a team player is not something you want to do. Because that is ultimately going to be your downfall as well. I believe we'll get to that too. There's another one here. I can't remember where I marked it, but let's see. Is it here? Hold on. Maybe I can just go ahead and hit it now. Okay, fuck it. We'll hit it now. But be a team player. No, because they always tell you, hey, step up. Step up. Hey, man, step up. I used to always do that. I'd step up, especially when I had my manager numbers and everything. So if somebody needed like an override real quick on something that I could do, like if it was just like a fuel saver thing, I'd run over and hit my numbers. If it was something important, like, hey, Will, this $10 coupon wouldn't come off. I ain't touching that. You ain't putting my number on that. You can, because if they come to me like, why'd you take a $10 coupon off? I'd be like, no. But if it was something like a fuel saver, like a 3-cent fuel saver, yeah, sure, I'd step up and do that. But then they'd come to me about that 3-cent fuel saver. So I was like, man, see, here I am stepping up like y'all want me to. And then fucking I get my ass reamed out for it anyway. So that is like the last thing you want to do in that fucking store is step up. Because no matter what, you're going to get reamed out. No matter what. Whether you do something good or you do something bad, you're going to get bitched out for it. The only time I got commended for doing something good was for Mystery Shop, and when I bought one of my coworkers a $5 gift card so she could buy lunch because nobody else bought her lunch because they were buying the whole front end lunch except for her because she wasn't on a register. She was at customer service, and I thought that was bullshit. All right, Hy-Vee philosophy item G: be loyal to your store. As a Hy-Vee employee, you are an ambassador for your company. While in or out of the store, your actions are a direct result of the way people look at Hy-Vee. So people like Brandon and Big Tall and Stupid are just complete and utter fucking assholes. So by theory, Hy-Vee the store is an asshole. I mean, your actions are a direct result of the way people look at Hy-Vee. So in theory, you're supposed to hire people who are fun or nice. Would be, a key component. You want people to look at Hy-Vee as a nice store. So hiring people who are assholes, such as, Brandon, Big, Tall, and Stupid, yeah, okay, we're off to a great start here. Hy-Vee philosophy item H: as a Hy-Vee employee, you are expected to work to your full potential in a courteous and friendly manner at all times. Yeah, it's kind of hard to work in a friendly manner when, somebody is just pissing you off on a constant basis. And I'm not even just talking about me on this one, because I have seen other people just hit their lowest low, I'm just like, what's up? What's wrong? And they're like, this person's fucking pissing me off. And I'm like, why? What's up? And they tell me what's up and shit. And so it's really hard to work in a friendly manner at all times when somebody just, like, when the dragon is breathing down your back, so to speak, But, Hy-Vee doesn't care, So, Hy-Vee philosophy item I: as an employer, it is our responsibility to see that you have a safe and sound place to work and a store you are proud to be a part of. Welcome to the Hy-Vee family. Oh man, when I first found this paper and read that, I about cried myself laughing, because if that isn't one of the biggest pieces of shit in this fucking philosophy, I don't know what is. Because safe, I can kind of wrap my head around. They tend to make sure you're safe. But sound, oh my god. Let's just go on. I'm just gonna go on from that one. Hy-Vee philosophy item J: our goal is to create a friendly, fun place to work with a business-like atmosphere. Then you, as a fellow employee, can enjoy your job, thus expressing sincerely to our customers through your behavior, parentheses, your friendly smile and helpful comments, in parentheses, what Hy-Vee really is, capital letters here, a friendly and courteous place to shop. Oh my god, where to fucking begin with this one? Let's start with a friendly place, okay? Again, let's start with Brandon and Big Tall and fucking Stupid. All right, those two assholes. All right, when you have two assholes like that running your fucking front end, friendly goes out the damn door, Fun. I will admit, I did have some fun working there. I mean, there were some times where, like, you could have fun and still get your work done, But then, like, some days, you'd work with somebody who's just too fucking uptight about shit. Like I once quoted Jingle All the Way, the movie Jingle All the Way, Christmas movie, where what did Sinbad say? Yeah, Sinbad says that's racism. That's what Jesse Jackson was talking about. But I switched out the word racism with prejudice. I was like, that's prejudice, man. That's what Jesse Jackson was talking about. And everybody flipped shit. I was just like, really? You're going to get fucking uptight about this? Like, oh my god, I was just, it's shit like that. Like, the littlest fucking inconvenience is what they're gonna fucking get on my ass about, So, it could be fun, but, it can be a place where you can have fun and still get your work done, but it's like more uptight people, it's like more people getting uptight than fun, you know what I'm saying? With a business-like atmosphere. Yeah, there's a business-like atmosphere, all right? A little bit too business and shit like that, Like, at the current new job I have, like, they let me listen to music and shit, If I go to the back and do shit, or hell, even when I'm up front doing shit, they let me listen to music as long as I turn it off when a customer comes in, which I'm okay with. If I could have did that while I was at Hy-Vee, because there's been a couple times at customer service where there's like nobody there, man. If I could like turn on Pandora or some shit like that, I would have never got fired. Because if like Big Tall and Stupid came over and fucking pissed me off, if he would have walked away, all I had to do was turn on some fucking music, and I probably would have been smooth, But they wouldn't let me do that. So, all right. Next up here this is something here. Name badges. Name badges should be worn at all times while on duty. Okay, pretty simple. The name badge must be visible and readable. Again, no problems there. No labels or stickers on the name badge, which I'll admit, we all kind of went against that because we all got little pins at one point that we could put on our badge. So, I mean, I guess that kind of goes against it, but, we all did. I guess they all turned a blind eye to that one. Your first name badge is free, which is the one that they give you, okay? When they give you when you're hired, okay? Let me stress that. Take care of it. Replacement cost is $2. Now, mind you, this is when I was first hired, because we're about to go into this. Replacement cost is $2 if you lose it or forget your name badge. We require that you do have and wear your name badge when you punch in. All right, so this is when I was first hired. All right, so I rarely fucking forgot my name badge. I think in 3 years I forgot my name badge like, I don't know, 3 times. So when I was first hired, we had a store director named Tony, and I barely saw the dude. Because this is before I hated everybody. Because again, like I was a very like kept to myself person when I was first hired. I was very speak when I was spoken to, shit like that. So when we got the new manager, the new head manager, she was, I forgot my name badge one day. So I was like, crap, man, it was like 5 minutes before I had to clock in. So I was just like, damn it. So I went over there and asked them, I was like, hey, do I really need my name badge today? It's like 5 minutes before I got to clock in. They're like, yeah, you really need it. And I was like, crap. I was like, all right, can I buy a replacement? And they're like, yeah, $15. I was like, we went from $2 to $15? Are you shitting me? I was like, never mind. I'll be right back. I'm going to be late. So I went home and got it. All right. I was like, $15 fucking dollars. You can kiss my dick, $15 for a name badge. All right. So we move it over to customer service a couple of years later, or about a year later. I wouldn't say a couple of years. About a year later. Now they're $3 a name badge. Okay. Now this is when shit really gets fucking bonkers because, like, this is what I always describe my job at fucking Hy-Vee. I'm a less bloodthirsty Nazi. I'm just doing what I'm told. Okay? That's what the Nazis do to justify. I was just doing what I'm told. I'm just doing what I'm told. So now the name badges are $3 if you lose one or need one replaced. Okay? So people come over to customer service, I need a name badge. I'm like, okay, cool, $3. And they're just like, well, I'm not paying that. I'm like, well, then I can't give you a name badge. Oh, come on, just give me a name badge. I'm like, I can't do that without. And then it's a whole big fucking ordeal. I'm just like, why are you getting mad at me because you forgot a name badge and I have to do my job to fucking do this shit? I mean, I went through this like multiple times with people, Then, like I was the only one who knew how to make name badges at one point. So that really fucking threw a wrench into the plan at one point because people were just like, fuck, Will's not here. We don't know how to make a name badge. Because I was able to whip these things together. So one day, I'm not going to mention who it was because they were kind of a key component in me getting let go. I came in and they were just like, yeah, we had trouble doing a name badge and everything. And I was just like, oh, that's okay. Did you charge them? And they're like, no, because they said the first one's free. I was like, what do you mean the first one's free? They're like, you said the first one's free. I was like, no, the first one that, HR gives you is free. Then you have to charge them for the second one they lose. She was just like, no, I thought you meant the first one that they lose is free. I'm like, you didn't charge them, did you? They're like, no. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this with y'all. I can't. So anyway, it's name badges. That was the bullshit with name badges. Believe it or not, something as minuscule as name badges just gave me headaches sometimes. Okay. This is just a little one that I pointed out here, but sweaters. Sweaters should be subdued colors, no wild prints. Okay, and this is what it says here. Sweaters should be subdued colors, no wild prints. Shirt and tie must be worn invisible. That was for managers. No sweatshirts. The only sweatshirt allowed is the Hy-Vee logo sweatshirt. Nobody fucking followed that rule. And when I brought this up, everybody acted like I was making it up. You know, I'm like, you actually can't wear that outside. They're like, why not? I'm like, it doesn't have a Hy-Vee logo. They're like, oh, well, you're fucking making shit up again. I'm like, no, I'm actually not. You know, and just, like a lot of this shit, they just thought I made up and shit. Oh, this one. Oh my God. Get ready for this one. Socks or pantyhose must be worn at all time. No footsies. Socks are to be worn under pant cuffs. Proper undergarments must be worn. Parentheses. No color t-shirts or undershirts. In parentheses. And coordinate with the dress code. I'm no expert on dress codes and shit like that, but I'm pretty sure they can't tell you what to wear under your clothes. I mean, that's like pretty much like hiring a female and saying like, okay, you can only wear black bras. Okay. You know, like I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You know, because like I used to always just wear like, you know, this right here. If I had to go to work at Hy-Vee right now, which, oh, thank God, I would just probably put on my button-up shirt right over this and fucking head out. You know, this is what I would wear under it. You know, whatever fucking shirt I'd be wearing. And they would get on me for that sometimes. Sometimes. Like, I think, like, the 3 years I worked there, they did turn a blind eye to it. You know? But I told them. I was like, you can't tell me what I can wear under my fucking clothes. You know? Again, that's like saying, like, you can only wear, like, black panties. Okay? Like, you can't tell me what to fucking wear under. And I like how it says, socks must be worn at all time. No foot. Who the fuck is checking socks? You know? Like, if you're checking socks, you have too much fucking time in it. I will give them that much credit. I will give, no matter how big of an asshole manager you were, whether you were Brandon, whether you were big, tall, and stupid, I had never seen these motherfuckers check socks. I'll at least give them that much credit, you know, because that is the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life. You know, I have never seen somebody sent home over some socks. I've seen them sent home over pants because you're not allowed to wear leggings. You know, and there's been a couple girls there wearing leggings before, you know. But the socks thing, I'm just like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. You know. But the no color t-shirts or undershirts, I was just like, I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You know. And I used to tell them that. I'm like, you can't tell me that. You know, that's like telling me to go get a haircut. You legally can't tell me that. You know. So, but yeah, only one manager really fucking got on me about that, you know, and when I saw her, you know. But other than that, everybody else is pretty much turned a blind eye. Like if I was wearing a black t-shirt under a blue one, whatever the fuck shirt I was wearing. But when that one manager brought it up, I would tell her, I'm like, well, then you're only allowed to wear black bras, you know, and shit like that, you know. And she was just like, well, I'm wearing a white one. And I was just like, well, I'm just saying, you can't tell me what color shirt to wear, you know. I'm wearing the Hy-Vee fucking required shirt and pants, shoes, you know. So anyway, this one I just circled because it just sounded funny to me. One small nose ring allowed. Okay, sounds decent. And then there's like a dash. Only one in nose. I'm no expert on where nose rings go, but I'm pretty sure they only go in the nose. I don't know. I just thought that was fucking funny. Let's see. Here we go. No eating samples while working. You know, kind of like a Sam's Club. You know, every now and then we'd set up like little sample stations in the store. We'd sometimes have like yogurt and dairy. We'd have like fruit over in the fruit section. Sometimes some bakery shit. But no eating samples while working. That means while you're clocked in, you cannot have samples while walking around. Again, this is one of those rules like the fucking sweater one that people just thought I fucking made up. You know? They're just like, they're like, oh, hey, you want to try this? And I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm on the clock. They're like, that's okay. I'm like, no, there's no samples while you're on the clock. They're like, who told you that? I'm like, I don't know, the handbook? And they're just like, That's not true. I was like, it says it in the book. It says no eating samples while on the clock. And they're like, that's not true. I'm like, so like the whole time I worked there, I never ate a sample while I was on the clock. Not one time. You know? And everybody else did it. But I bet damn Skippy that before I was let go, I would bet dollars to fucking donuts that if I ate like one fuck sample while I was on that clock, they would have pulled my ass aside and threw my ass in the fucking fire because I did it. And they would have pulled this motherfucker out to show me that it was in the book because I did it. You know? Because I swear, like towards the end, I swear they were targeting me. You know? Because like there was shit towards the end that I'm like, I'm pretty sure if X person did it, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to him right now. But because it's me, you're sitting here talking to me. You know? So, all right. This is policy and procedures. This is one that I never really agreed with. It's the only one on here that I circled, which is amazing. Your break time starts when you leave your workstation and ends when you return to your workstation. Spoiler alert, I never counted my break when I left my workstation. I would go get whatever I'm going to go get to eat. Like, you know, we have Chinese at Hy-Vee, you know, shit like that. So I would go get my Chinese, and the second I hit the stairs to go up to the break room, that's when I started counting my break. Yep, that's when I started counting my break. So, like, you know, if I left my workstation at 4:30 and I have a 20-minute break, I'd go get my fucking Chinese, and then I'd hit the stairs, and if the stairs said, you know, 4:23, that's when I started counting. You know, there's been a couple times I've come back from break, they're like, you're late. I'm like, actually, I'm right on time. They're like, yeah, but you left at this time. I'm like, sorry. You know, I think that's a bullshit rule. You know, I think they should allow you a little bit of time to get whatever the fuck it is that you're getting. You know, so that's what I always did. If they didn't like it, oh well. Try to cover for others when they are sick, and they will do the same for you. Yeah, okay, sure they will. Oh yeah, and I circled this too because I noticed this when I was searching through the handbook, when I was looking through this damn thing. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. Oh, that's right. We'll get to that then. Never mind. All right. Fuck it. Never mind. Because, you know, I used to cover for a lot of people. I used to take a lot of hours for people. And one day I had an eye appointment. And I was working 2 to 10. I asked everybody fucking imaginable if they would work this 2 to 10. But it was either like, I don't want to work 2 to 10. You know? So I missed an eye appointment because nobody would work this fucking shift. Even though I've taken so many fucking hours for people. Because they didn't want to work. You know? Please direct all customer complaints, requests, and special orders to an assistant manager. Yeah. If you wanted shit done, no, don't do that. That was a horrible idea. A lot of complaints came through customer service, and then we would pass them on to an assistant manager, which I guess direct all, which I guess that kind of counted. But, you know, apparently, according to HR, all that shit's supposed to go to her. Because when I had complaints and shit like that, you know, I wasn't allowed to tell a manager. I had to go to her. So, quick and simple there. Employees are not allowed to ring purchases or make change for themselves, their immediate family, or roommates. As for ring purchases by themselves, I've seen that done once or twice or, you know, 50 times. But again, they didn't get in trouble for it. So, I mean, nobody cared. Now, the reason why I said, hold on, because I circled the page 9 on the top of the page here, and then it just skips to page 15 at the end here. So, I found that really weird, how it just skips to page 15. And let's see. Come on. Is that it? Oh, I think that's it. Was that all I circled? I could have swore I had something about stepping up circled in here. I could have swore. Oh, okay, here we go. Employees can pick up their paychecks on Friday at customer service. After Friday, pick up your paychecks at customer service. Again, I don't think I need to explain what's wrong with that sentence. Employees can pick up their paychecks on Friday at the customer service. After Friday, pick up your paychecks at customer service. Pretty much the same fucking thing. All right. Anyway, and I think that will do it. Yep, that'll do it. So there you have it. A lot of bullshittery in the Hy-Vee philosophy handbook here that I figured I'd go over. I figured that'd be a lot of fun once I found this shit. I actually have like another booklet upstairs, but there's actually not a lot of bullshit in there. It's pretty much straight to the point. So yeah, that was Hy-Vee Hell. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and maybe next time we'll start talking about the beginning of the end, so to speak. So yeah, that's all I have here for you. Again, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below if you guys want to help me out, buy me a drink at the store. Who knows, you know. Christmas is coming. If you guys want to be a part, I keep pointing over here because there's packages over here. That's why. If you guys want to be a part of the Artist Christmas Special, hey, there's still a little bit of time left. So you know, Amazon wishlist in the description down below. So don't forget. You won't forget. And if you don't want to do that, of course, you can go to the YouTuber-friendly Facebook page down below. Know when I'm live, know when I'm pissed, know when I'm happy, know when I'm sad, all that good stuff. So, yep, until next time, I'm the Artist Version 1. And remember, be breezy.